Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got MP, and it's Samuels in at the small forward position. And for Houston, they've got Thompson, and it's Dennis in at the 3, the small forward. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can go off an upset.
And so off the tip, it is New York. Macy passes to MP. Here he goes.
Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Wingate. Pass to Dennis. Now here's Şengün. Here's Patton. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Pass to Patton. And here's Şengün. Just 2 to shoot. From the arc. Samuels pulls it in. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad.
Oh, what a jam! Incredible thunder finish!
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow.
Here's Patton. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Picked it out of midair.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Now off the inbound. And they pick up 2. And that's 19 points for MP.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Sanchez. And another miss by Houston.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Picked his pocket. Here's Dennis. 6 points for him. Here's Sanchez. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Dennis. To win the drought. Houston with another miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like that.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's MP. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
We've got Amen Thompson. And it's Dennis in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Sengun in the post. Green covering. Pass to Dennis. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Sengun passes to Thompson. Off target from three-point range.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard. And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Samuels. Now MP. Goes back up. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 28 points for the game.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Sengun passes to Thompson. Here's Patton looking to end the run. It's not going to go for him.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Oh, got that one up quick. And that is 31 points for MP.
Talk about...
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to... MP is checked in for New York. Here's Sanchez. The Rockets again can't hit.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
So on the floor for the Knicks. They've got MP, and it's Green in at the 5, down low.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Jennings. MP knocks it away.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 38 points. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New York.
Wow.
I can't believe he just did that.
Just wow.
See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
And Houston has possession. Here's Sanchez. Pass to Jennings. They need this. Oh, MP with a block. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here.
On the court.
New York on D. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Pass to Samuels. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
Carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 4.
To the middle. They swipe it. Fast break. Here comes New York.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Now here's Robinson. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Patton. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. From deep, MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 47 points.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Patton. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
To the wing, right side. The three from Thompson. The Knicks with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Knocks down the long J.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Dennis. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not hit it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Patton. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Goes up at the stripe. Good as the jump shot falls. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now MP puts up a deep three. Wingate pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Patton passes to Thompson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen. And he now has a 5x5.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Here's Patton. Pass to Dennis. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
MP shot is good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Patton.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Dennis. He's covered by Bledsoe. Out to Thompson. And there's a 3-second violation.
Next ball. Chipping in for the Nets. Number 16. Dana.
Smooth sailing for New York. MP outside. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Dennis. Fires the three. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. Dennis has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable... Another bucket! Wow!
And that's a big bucket. I mean, he's coming up on 3rd place all time on the NBA career scoring list.
With every point, the countdown continues.
Yeah, nearing the mailman, Karl Malone, a paragon of production and consistency.
Houston working the ball around. Pass to Patton. The three. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
In for the Knicks. Ball 1. Harrington.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot's good by Patton.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And it's good! He hits another one!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Dennis, and so it's the Knicks, taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.